Shenanigans. Can you not put none of this up, guy? We just having a conversation.
Nigga,
This
you
is
don't
personal.
control my media team. Talk to me, nigga. What you talking about, nigga? Clubhouse shenanigans on deck, nigga. You crazy?
And Clubhouse shenanigans. Clubhouse shenanigans is in the. Hold on, one mic. Clubhouse shenanigans is in the room, so this is going on YouTube. Man.
Wait, what?
And he tells me Snoopy don't know why you tripping on him. And then he tells her I don't have his number. She hits me. Can I give him your? I said, you can get a nigga my number. I don't give a fuck. And that's the phone call right there. See, I told the nigga. I told him you a snake. I told him everything. This nigga said that I was on the phone with him nice as a motherfucker. No, nigga, I was being whacked to you. Nigga, we went over all your bullshit A to Z. That nigga talking about I had a knife on me. The homies was down the street with the choppers. Nigga, I didn't, like, where was it a problem? I mean, shit, I did my interview, nigga. If you didn't see, I don't know, did y'all watch the No Jumper interview with me and him?
Yeah.
Like, nigga, I'm sitting, I told Adam, he said, let him sit over here. I said, nah, I need to sit right here. I need to sit right here.
That nigga switch up the energy after the interview.
After the interview, he was even nicer. The nigga walked up to my homie Cuban Rob and said, it's an honor to meet you, and shook his hand.
But now he on the internet, he going, I ain't seen the latest. I seen y'all playing.
Man, listen, that nigga right now, he when Cam Capone get a hold of that footage, he looking crazy the motherfucker right now, bro.
That nigga weird, bro.
That nigga's looking crazy as fuck right now. My nigga, the day after, Monday, the day after the interview dropped, the nigga text me positive feedback for the interview. The interview's doing good. I just told the nigga, okay.
Yeah, that nigga out of line.
Where'd he go? He left?
That nigga out of pocket.
Yeah, but you know, you don't expect nothing from a bitch ass nigga just to be a fucking, you know what I mean? To be a fucking himself, nigga. So you know how that shit go.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It's 99 fake niggas and one real nigga nowadays, man. You do the math.
Bonafide weirdo. That nigga said I was on the phone coaching him to run a play. Nigga, I don't run no motherfucking plays, nigga.
But not even that, like, that don't even sound, it didn't even sound like you were coaching him to say what the fuck he was saying.
Wasn't coaching shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he was stopping, thinking about what he was talking about, all that. Like, come on, man. Niggas is fucking weird. That's one of my pet peeves, my nigga. Like, a nigga tell you one thing on the phone, and then he'll go somewhere else and say something else.
But
like,
no, this was crazy. The interview came after the phone call.
So, but the actual interview happened after the phone call. Besides being there. Yeah, so that's what I don't respect. A nigga tell you one thing on the phone or while he's in your face, and then he goes somewhere else and say something else. That shit is sucker shit, my nigga.
Yeah, but you missing the point. We on the phone first.
So when he seen you, he could have pressed the issue if he had a problem, but he didn't. He sat down with you.
After the phone,
yep.
A week or so later, comes the face-to-face.
Oh, y'all, oh, hell no. Yeah, he's a bitch ass.
And then he's on the internet. He's on the internet crying about the fact that other niggas get away with being a snitch, but he can't. Like, what? Fuck you crying about not being able to be a snitch and be
I addressed you.
What? That nigga said it's not fair. It's just not fair.
No, he ain't saying that. He was talking about a female. Like, his reference was like, dude.
That nigga say, Wack, why you didn't? I say, any nigga I get to work on, I expose. Right now, we're talking to you. This is your interview.
Oh, I didn't know that y'all seen each other face to face. Oh,
yeah, nigga, no jumper.
Yeah, he's a weird ass nigga.
You didn't see that interview? I told him in his face, bro, you told. That ain't power rule. You don't need to be in the streets. You don't need to embrace none of this shit. You need to be a rapper and a dad.
Hey, Wack. Hey, Wack.
Yo.
You know what's funny? G Wayne told me that he was up there at No Jumper.
I had to stop G Wayne from pressing him.
Man. And I told him, we talked to Snoopy homie. He was over at Copping Please telling us that, I don't mean all that funk. I ain't got no beef with y'all because he was talking about Fig. And I was like, man, just keep lanes out your mouth, homie.
No, because I asked him, I said, yo, bro, when he come to the door, his homie got the other nigga that was sitting up there with him. I say, blood, this lanes? He said, nah, Wack, no. I said, G Wayne, tell him to send you something. What? I said, because niggas just say that shit, bro. Nigga, I done got into it with 10 niggas down with a nigga saying he can't produce it. If Blood dissed him, he dissed him somewhere where it's audio or it's a video. Tell him send it to you. He on the way, he'll be here in a minute.
Yeah, you're right. The homie Don Dub said that he had no problem with it. He just said that Snoopy was just on one, but
no, that's the nigga that was there with him. Don Dub. I said, Blood, what? I said, the homie from Lane, they talking about the Blood this Lane? He like, nah. I told G Wayne, I said, G Wayne, tell him see the clip. I said, Blood on the way be in 15 minutes. Tell him see the clip.
Yeah, you was right. If he had a problem, which he should have did it right then, Blood. That's what I understand, man.
Dog, I was face to face with the nigga for 2 hours. Did you see the interview?
I seen it. That shit was real.
Dog. Nigga, everything I put in front of him, I'm like, no, nigga, you can't, hold on. You from here, you from there, you this, you that. Hold on, you mean to tell me you leave a murder scene and double back? With the bitch, fuck the mama. Nigga, you just was at the murder, what the fuck you, then when you get back, you tell the police, a nigga jumped out the bushes shooting, you collaborating shit. And then you telling me you run into a nigga, the holding tank that killed your homie, and cause he got a Bible, you don't do nothing, and you go get on the stand and then give a statement saying the nigga did shoot after you the same nigga that collaborated at the murder scene? Nigga, you ain't supposed to get on no motherfucking stand for no nigga.
And then, Blood, you know what's funny? When he was telling everybody, we would have swallowed all them niggas up there, man, Blood, your whole crew up there would have killed all them niggas, homie.
I don't know what he think he was with up there, but this was crazy. Everybody was nice.
Exactly.
Everything with me is like that. They had little kids with them and shit. Dude talking about this my son. Everything with me is you know.
You already know I know, Wack. That's why I was like, man, this shit is funny that nigga talking like that, Blood. I was like,
yeah, like, what are you talking about, bro? But like, it wasn't even, man, that nigga, when the interview was over, that nigga walked over to baby Cuban Rob and said, it's an honor to meet you. And reached out to shake his hand. I swear to God. Cuban Rob looking at me like, what the fuck wrong with this nigga? It's an honor to finally meet you. Rob ain't said nothing to the nigga. We get out, we over there bullshit. He like, yo, Wack, can we get some photos? You want to take some pictures? Come on, homie.
All bad, homie. All bad.
Like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? That's why I told the Don dude, I said, yo, now I got to expose him. What? Yeah. What you mean, Wack? I said, bro, I got 2 hours, my nigga. Everything he said, I'm going to let the people hear, and then they can compare it. There you go.
And Don Double real homie, Blood. That's why I was like, man, I don't know, homie, what's going on?
He over there, he text me, Wack, you go put the audio out? Yeah. I said, my nigga, how you sit on the side of that nigga and let that nigga say that shit and didn't check it? Like, nigga, like, what you mean? You the first one called me. Wack, great interview, I seen it. I said, my nigga, I gave the nigga a way out. Go on, be a rapper and a daddy, bro. Leave that shit alone. I said, because a homie gonna catch life and get twisted, and then they gonna really politic this nigga, and then his kids gonna be without a daddy.
Hey, Wack, is he signed to the Don Dub nigga or some shit like that?
I don't know. I don't know. Like, Don Dub, he keeps insinuating like, Wack, I want to do some music business with you. I don't know the nigga.
Right.
I don't know.
He a real homie though, Wack, but you know, I don't know the ins and outs with the situation with Snoopy.
Where he from, the mob or something?
He from the mob, I think, Blood.
Oh yeah, I don't, you know, but at the end of the day, you know, I told him, like, my niggas, you tell him, Blood, he didn't tell. Nah, Wack. Okay, so that's just your business. Okay, cool. Like my nigga, that he got on the standpoint that nigga out, dog. You don't do that for no nigga. What the fuck is you? If you ain't getting up there telling them, yeah, it was all mine. Yeah, I did it. You ain't doing that. You ain't supposed to be doing nothing.
Yeah, but this and the B altogether, homie, is wrong, homie. And even going against his own hood was like weird.
I mean, like I told him, I had already got it. Listen, I'd already told the nigga when you do come to No Jumper, don't blow to this Hollywood out of broke blood shit on Power Room. I told him, blood, you want to talk about individual niggas? That's cool. Do not, cause see, when you say fuck boop boop, I hear boop boop boop. I hear the whole thing with an N with. I've been like that since I've been doing time. You can't just say fuck that without that last letter, which is a P. That's all I hear. I told him on the record, blood, you need to cut that out, homie. I said, hey, you remember what we talked about? Don't come up in here dissing Hollywood, dog. For real. A few homies already wanted to come up there. I didn't stop coming up there that day. Already. So, you know, you can't do that. And then I'm sitting there, it's on me at this point in time.
Blood a nice guy, homie. Blood just need to just stay being a family man.
I don't even know. I'm trying to understand where he got weird at, because the next day, the nigga text me, great interview, positive feedback.
That nigga let the internet influence him, bro. That's what that shit is, bro.
Yeah.
He see the internet. Everybody on the internet that watched that interview, all the reactions and all that shit, they was saying shit like, Wack pressed that nigga, Wack did this, Wack told this nigga everything to his face. That's what all the videos saying. So a weird nigga like him, that shit fucking with his head, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we at where we at right now.
Yeah. Yo, Ghost. Look, Cam Capone already did text me. He said, Wack, this nigga looking crazy right now. You are looking crazy. What you mean, nigga, I knew it was a play. Nigga, you ain't told me on that shit it was a play.
Bro, you had that nigga basically agreeing with you calling him a bitch ass nigga. He basically was agreeing that he's a bitch ass nigga in that conversation.
Well, he is. He should just be a dad and a rapper, bro. His ideology of how it's supposed to go and how, you know, and what he think it should be is two total different things.
But you know, he making the B card look weird by doing all that weird shit, homie. But I just say be a dad, homie. Nothing wrong with that.
That's
homie.
what I told him.
I don't feel like he making the B card look bad. I don't even think niggas associate him with the B at all.
Not at all.
Snoopy on his own, bro. Niggas know he a weirdo. That nigga like the LA FBG butter or some shit, bro. Like that nigga just be there to entertain niggas and shit, bro. Nigga weird.
You gotta understand the misconception, because everybody think of him like they see his persona, they think he's a gangster and all that shit. Then they see this shit, it'll change up, but he's still gonna be considered as a blood, homie, either if or not. You know what I'm saying? Because they just pushing that line for him.
And now he's scrambling. He's scrambling now. I told him, I'm like, yo, bro, you want to play? All right, here you go. Fight yourself. You went and told the people what? I said what? Nigga, either way it go, you looking crazy. So because I'm on the phone with you acting one way, and then I'm sitting down in front of you another way. Why you didn't say nothing? Why you didn't say, blood, what's this funny shit you on, nigga? Why you didn't say nothing? My energy on that phone. Now remember, this phone call came before the meeting, Ghost. That phone call is like 10 days before the actual goddamn interview.
Right.
It's done. So I see him after the phone call for the first time in my life. That nigga been clout chasing 5 years, bro. Hollering my name. I ain't never seen this nigga. Nothing.
That's what I'm saying, bro. All this time he been saying everything he been saying, throwing his threats, all that shit. If he really wanted to get active, he was right in your face, bro. Like you can't do all that after,
right
bro.
In my face, Ghost. At this time, you got 230 pounds, nigga, of a bald head, nigga, right, looking at you, 4 inches from you.
But that's why it make him look so bad. That's why he looks so bad, bro. Because all the shit he been saying all this time. And the shit you been saying about him, you said all that shit to him in his face. He didn't say none of the shit he been saying. That nigga said none of the shit he been saying, bro.
Like, my nigga, hold on. Let's cover this little shit. You from over here, you from over there, you from this, you from that, you from that. For after the, you don't. Nah, you right. Yeah, I shouldn't. Okay, well. So if they get into it with the homies, what you gonna do? I'm riding with the homies. They come hit a homie. What the homies gonna do? Put it on me? Oh yeah, you right, Wack. Yeah, niggas shouldn't. But you know I wasn't laced. What you been to the pen? These niggas gonna get tattoos on it. That's why they sacrifice their face. These niggas is going for the look. They going for the look of it.
No, you ain't lying. They get a few tattoos on their faces, braids and dreads and shit like that, and they think they thugs and gangbangers.
Oh God!
All of a sudden.
Ain't that nigga been from like 3 different sets and shit?
That's what I'm saying.
Yep. And ain't been through no wars, homie. Ain't lost shit. Ain't lost no limbs. Ain't lost nothing but just talking.
Man, come on, nigga. I don't even know what the fuck he was.
A nigga like that.
Y'all would have been looking at me crazy, Ghost.
And they running in the house talking about my kids. Then they ain't no thugs no.
Did you hear what that nigga said? That nigga said, I got the text. Well, I text my social worker. This is when he think people stupid. And told him, I'm about to run a skit around my kids. And you really think a social worker is going to go for you running a skit involving a gun?
Hell nah.
Fuck no.
Fuck is this nigga talking about right now?
That social worker is gonna call CPS and get them kids the fuck up out of there.
I can show you on my phone
got
right
to his
now.
brain for real.
Yeah, niggas, I can show you on my phone right. See, one thing about Wack, when I tell you what, hold on, here you go. I ain't gonna tell nigga, here you go. Right here, there you go. You want me to press play? What you want to see? Here you go. Yeah, I can show you where it was a skit with me and... Man, you ain't told me about no motherfucker. I told that nigga, hey, look, bro, I saw what I saw. Nigga, and you down there with showers with house slippers and you taking the gun up the stairs to where the kids is at. You supposed to deal with that down there. You don't take the gun to the kids.
That nigga a coward though. He type nigga that'll use his kids as a shield, bro. That's type shit he'll do, bro. I can read that nigga, bro. He'll do some shit like that.
That's what he did. He went up the steps towards the kids.
Nigga threw down on him on the curb. I mean, was trying to whatever he had going on. Fuck you, fuck this, fuck you, fuck whatever. And they got the pistol on him. This nigga going up the stairs. He going up the stairs saying, my kids up here, as he's taking the gun, man, and the gun up the stairs. Nigga would have got to that landing by that door and popped him, and one of them kids would have popped up at that door looking out that window. That's of age, you know what he was gonna do.
And Wack, when you said that to him, he just laughed. He was like, yeah, you know, they weren't really up there, but he was just laughing like it's a game. Like, dude, you would have used one of them kids as a shield.
I was like, why the fuck he laughing? This is some real ass shit that Wack is saying to his dumb ass about his kids and not putting them in jeopardy, and the nigga laughing. That's how you know he ain't really been moving like that out there in the street.
That's how a bitch ass nigga do when they talking to you though, bro. They gonna agree with everything you saying, laughing, giggling it off. That nigga was intimidated, bro.
Hey, he said, you right. I ain't think about it like that the whole time.
On God, that nigga said you right about everything. You could have told that nigga his kids is bitches, his mama bitch, fuck his mama. He would have said, you right.
I ain't think about it like that.
I just addressed this shit. He said, Wack, I don't know what you guys said. Let's start from the beginning. You called my phone out the blue, right? You. Yeah, I didn't know who the fuck you was, but you tell me you was the power rule, so I gave you an ear, right? It's like, so we went from the beginning all the way through it. All the way through. I said, bro, just look like you just looking to tie yourself to me with some bullshit. You come like a homie, and then you was on some other shit, A to Z. This is shit you done did. And then if you look at the interview, and he talking about some nigga named Doggy Style or something, yeah, man, I talked to the nigga once or twice, man, we was gonna do something, the business didn't happen, so you know it was cool. Next thing I know, he up here on the interview, man, talk about we got problems and we got beef and this, that, and that, this. I said, so the nigga just made up some shit up. I said, yeah, that shit don't feel good. Hell no. I said, yeah, that's the way you did me. He looked at me like, that's the crazy part. You can really see this nigga's reaction.
When he look at you and say, "You right, you right, you right."
Yeah, that's what he did.
But what was crazy? Where was all that super tough ass Snoopy when you was right there in his face? Blood didn't do nothing. He was like a stone figure, homie, just standing there just talking.
That's what I was saying, G-Love.
That's why I said that nigga right there. I said him right there.
A fan signed me to 100 ENT was crazy. Like,
yeah, he said that shit at the end of it. I said, bro, I ain't never said I said, when I told you, I could do something with you, but I know you a snake. I told him.
Yeah, because you said he ain't stood on that one thing. He made excuses for
no,
everything.
he a snake. And then was crazy. He like, yeah, I hate them niggas, man. Them type of niggas be this. Then you look up and they switch up and whoop, nigga, that's you.
He talking about himself.
You talking about yourself.
Self-hate is real.
Then had the nerve to put Toppy name in it. Toppy ain't got nothing to do with this, homie. Y'all got beat because of your actions and what you did, and you got exposed for being a buster, homie. That's it, blood. I don't.
Man, all that is when he's in front of Wack, he gonna say anything and everything to get out of the situation, man. Y'all niggas, you acting like surprised with this shit, man. It's bitch ass niggas. Niggas been existing for the fucking past 30, 40 years, nigga.
No, you
way longer than that.
You right, J.O.
You know what I mean? Just like I said earlier to Eb. That's like when a nigga by himself, you catch him by himself, it's no problem. But when he around 1,000 niggas, he's the biggest gangster in the world. Same shit.
I've been saying that, homie, but you know what a lot of homies will say? All because it's Wack, homie, you know, and they think Wack is controversy and all this stuff because they don't like blood. I tell them just like this, I fuck with blood. Y'all niggas got a problem with it, then what it is, what it's gonna be. But that's just how it is.
Hey, homie.
These niggas is weird, homie.
I'm gonna tell you like this. If it wasn't for a nigga like Wack, a lot of these bitch ass niggas wouldn't be getting exposed. And I'm talking about from coast to coast, nigga. East Coast and West Coast.
Word.
You understand what I'm saying?
Word.
It might have looked like he started with the East Coast niggas because that's what it was at first, nigga. But guess what? We over here now. So what the fuck niggas got to talk about now?
Hey, J.O., they don't care. Hey, J.O., they don't care when it's swamp stories or the war report story. Niggas
swamp story.
They don't care when them niggas telling the story. When them niggas is doing some exposing, everybody love it then.
But see, niggas be lying though, bro.
But see the thing that I always understood about the homie, right? Like he come from a generation where you do it. Like if you got some smut on your jacket, you gotta get exposed, nigga. Bottom line, that's how that shit was in the 90s when we was teenagers. You know what I mean? You got a bad jacket on you, you're going to get exposed. So I'm glad there's somebody like that out here that's doing that shit and open up eyes to real niggas, because it's 99 fake niggas to a real nigga, my nigga, nowadays.
You know what's crazy, J.O.? I was always told, man, when the first time I put on my red chucks and I walked out that door, you got to be a man for yourself, homie. You can't worry about the hood no more. You got to be a G for yourself,
real
man.
shit.
And that's all you got to be. And